Good afternoon. Happy New Year. I'm here to talk to you about your book. But before I talk to you specifically about your book, let me tell you a few important things. If you ask me for tips on how to write your book, if you ask me for information on how to get started or what to do after your book is done, I'm going to give you the same answer every time. So I'm going to put it in this video so you guys understand that I say what I say for a reason. One of the things I will say is you can book a creative consultation on my website. So I will give you the link to my website and it will take you to where you can book an hour with me, and you and I will either on the phone or Zoom, we will go over all of your questions and concerns about your book project in that 1 hour. If you need more than an hour, you can book another consultation. But that's the first place. The second place is I will probably tell you to grab the Writing to Publish, Penning a 5-Star Project audio masterclass. It is from 2023, and it is specifically about what to do to put together the kind of book that will get you the 5-star reviews that every author wants. That is packed with a bunch of information that you need for how to get started and, how to move through your project. All right. So that's the other thing. The next thing is going to be my new online course, Ready for the World Publishing Prep. Actually, that's probably going to be the first place I direct you now that it's ready for the world. Now that the course is actually ready for the world, that's probably the first place that I will tell you to go. And the reason is, if you do that, one, it costs less than the creative consultation. Two, it is a buffet of information that some of which you may not get in the 1 hour with me because the course is like 3 hours and it's just audio and video, but you get a whole lot of information that you may not get if we're on the phone or on Zoom for just 1 hour. So if you had to book 2 consultations, it would cost you double what the course costs just in the one shot. All right. So if you do Ready for the World Publishing Prep, you don't need to be on the phone with me or on Zoom unless you have some kind of question or concern after you do the course. All right. So those are the, one, two, three or four, consultation, Ready for the World, Writing to Publish. That's 3 things. Okay. I'm going to answer you that way every single time you ask me, what do I do? Because the first thing you need to do is get the correct information on how to do any of this. So there's that. The other thing is, you guys, I don't know what you think this is. Like my mama used to always say, I don't know what you think this is. Seriously, I don't know what you guys think this is, but publishing costs money. Publishing is a financial investment if you're doing it right. If you're just out here throwing a book together on some information you got from Google and you're not using professionals to help you put your project together and make it the best it can be, it's going to cost you some money. So again, I don't know what y'all think this is, but it is not free to publish a great book. All right. So a lot of times when people ask me, what do I do? How do I get started? And then I direct them to a service that they need to pay for so they can get the information about what to do. It's like they're confused about why I am directing them to this pile of information, because you need it, because you don't know what you're doing. If you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be asking me, what do I do? Right. And so I want to start this year off with this very specific information, because I'm not going to keep telling y'all this is an investment. This costs money. When I published my first novel, One Man's Treasure, in 2007, that thing cost me like $5,000. I've been doing this. I've invested, okay? So when I say to you, it costs money, you need to get the proper information. You need to line up your journey so that when you move through it, you are clear about what direction you're going and where you want to be at the end of it. This costs money, okay? So what I would like for you guys for 2025 is to stop looking for a way around paying to do this right. Because if you ask me, you're going to have to pay to do this right. Now, if you go somewhere else and work with an amateur or, whatever, you may not have to pay. I'm talking about if you're talking to me, have your money together, because I'm going to give you what you need to do it right. I am going to give you what you need to put out an excellent product. My clients, all the people that have worked with me, they all got 5-star reviews. I don't let people put out junk. So just know, if you on my team, your stuff gonna pop, okay? I don't know about anybody else, but any of my clients can tell you when they came to me, yup, they had to have their money ready. Yup, it took a while. Yup, it was challenging. Yup, we had some issues here and there. Yup, it took longer than they thought. Yup, all of that. But they all got 5-star reviews because they did it right and they made the proper investment to get it there. So y'all who want to write books, I'm telling you in this video, stop trying to figure out how to do it for free unless you don't care what kind of product you put out. And if you don't care what kind of product you put out, then don't publish a book, because it's not fair to all the people you're about to ask to buy that book and spend time reading it. How selfish to want to write a book and ask people to participate in your success when you don't care enough to give them the experience they deserve. These are things I talk about in my online course, and I talk about it in Writing to Publish Penning a 5-Star Project. This is stuff I always talk about because I've been doing this for 20 years. I know what it takes to put out a great product. So don't talk to me if you don't care about the kind of product you're going to put out. Don't talk to me if you're looking for a way to move through this process and not get up off no money, okay? Because I had to do it, and so do you if you want to do it right. Do I sound annoyed? Yup, I probably am, because we starting this year off on a whole other note. Do not talk to me about writing your book if you do not have your money together to invest in getting the proper information, and if you don't have the funds to pay the professionals who are going to help you put together a great project. All right? So how are you doing with your book that you said you wanted to write? Do you have your money together? Because it ain't free if you're going to do it right. All right? So I want you guys to write these books. I want them to be fantastic. But I also want you to understand once and for all that to do it right is a financial investment. And everybody who's done it right had to pay somebody at some point in the game, even if like they knew how to do some of the stuff themselves, somewhere in there, they spent some money. Okay? So happy New Year, happy writing. I want you to be successful. And that's why I'm so passionate about this, because anybody that works with me, they're going to get the success and the attention that they deserve. All right. I got it. You'll get it too if you do it right. And if you stick with me, you're going to do it right. Okay. So happy New Year. Happy writing. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with this year. But please get out of this scarcity mindset of like, can I cut a corner here and there? I'm not saying I've never done it. I've done it before. Cutting corners just causes accidents. Let's say that. Cutting corners causes accidents. All right. Enjoy your day. Enjoy this year. Let's get these books written.